Sports betting arbitrage is a risk-free way to make guaranteed profit betting on sports. And in June 2023, I made a little over $16,000 doing this in a single month without losing a single day. Google defines sports betting arbitrage as placing a bet on all possible outcomes of an event at different bookmakers to ensure a guaranteed profit. But what does that mean? There are 3 requirements to bet on arbitrage. 1, you must bet on opposite outcomes. 2, the value of the positive odds, the underdog, must be greater than the absolute value of the negative odds, the favorite. So basically, is the value of the positive odds higher than the value of the negative odds without the negative sign? 3, you must place a bet on 2 different sportsbooks. You can't arbitrage with just one sportsbook. No sportsbook would let that happen. So let's take an example of the greatest white boy of all time, Tom Brady. Here's a list of odds at all the different casinos of Tom Brady winning and Tom Brady losing a game. Let's say you have a budget of $200. So to arbitrage Tom Brady, you must bet on Tom Brady losing at a sportsbook and bet on him winning at a different sportsbook. To determine which sportsbooks to bet on, we must find the sportsbook whose positive odds are higher than the absolute value of the negative odds at a different sportsbook. As you can see, when we compare DraftKings to FanDuel, we will bet on Tom Brady winning at DraftKings and Tom Brady losing on FanDuel, because FanDuel's odds are higher than the absolute value of DraftKings odds. Looking at the requirements, we can see they are all met. 1, we bet on Tom Brady winning and losing the game, which is opposite outcomes. 2, we bet on plus 120 odds at one sportsbook, and we bet on negative 118 odds at a different sportsbook. And remember, the negative 118's absolute value is less than 120, making this valid. 3, we bet on DraftKings and FanDuel, which is 2 different sportsbooks. In order to find arbitrage bets, you're going to want to use a software, as less than 1% of odds even have the ability to be arbitraged. BookieRobber.com has a free arbitrage page for you to access, which tells you how much to bet and where based on your budget. We also have a free Discord on our website and in the description of this video with a Discord bot that alerts our community of arbitrage opportunities. Here is a live arbitrage example from earlier today on Adrian Hauser's strikeouts. If I have $400 and I distribute it with $208.65 at Novig and $191.35 at DraftKings, adding up to $400. As you can see, I'm taking his over 3.5 strikeouts on Novig and under 3.5 strikeouts on DraftKings. There is no way he can score 3.5 since you can't have 3.5 strikeouts. There is no half strikeout. In total, I have bet $400 between the 2 casinos, but my payout at both of them is higher than $400, meaning no matter which bet I win, the win will cover the loss. In order to know how much to bet on each sportsbook to do an arbitrage, you want to use an arbitrage calculator like the one on BookieRobber.com and input the odds. Now that the baseball game is over, we can see how my bet played out. I won at Novig, but I lost at DraftKings. But my win at Novig covers the loss of my DraftKings. $2 may not seem like a lot of profit, but considering this took me less than a minute to place, this is well worth your time. In fact, by the time you finish this video, you could have already been up $10. This exact strategy is what made me $16,000 back in June 2023 in only a month of work. So what's the catch? Why can't I put $10,000 and make trillions of dollars a year? 2 main reasons. 1, casinos often implement max bets. And 2, eventually you're going to get banned from these sports books. Winners get banned, and losers are a casino's favorite customer. A lot of people get turned off when I mention the ban, but if you aren't banned, you're not good. So how much money can I make before I get banned? People tend to make around $25,000 to $75,000 in 3 to 6 months of work, especially when they take advantage of every welcome offer and promo. Since sports betting arbitrage requires multiple sports books, by going to BookieRobber.com and signing up to all the sports books, you can make on average $3,000 to $5,000 just for signing up. On a per hour basis, this pays vastly more than minimum wage or any internship. If you have any questions or concerns, you can schedule a free call with a professional betting coach at BookieRobber.com, or you can join our Discord with thousands of helpful members. All links are on BookieRobber.com or in the description of this video.